the Nifty Show.
Welcome to the Nifty Show, episode number, because I don't know which number it is. Joel Comm here, writing solo right now. Zach has just moved to Puerto Rico and is getting things in order, and Travis is in Dubai, somewhere Dubaiing, probably up top the Burj, Burj Khalifa, that's Wiz Khalifa. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, he's there. I'm here, and the good news is we've got guests that are more fascinating than either of us would be. And since it is football season, we've got an NFT project that is football related. Now, for my friends here in the United States, not that football. The other the football that the rest of the world pays attention to and us Americans are clueless about. Footy. Yeah, that football. We've got Sully and Rick here from NFTshootout.com. Gentlemen, welcome to the Nifty Show.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So this is footy, correct? This is not the football that American football. This is soccer.
Yeah, that's it. Soccer, yeah.
Which, of course, is what you call real football.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh. Of course you do. The website is NFTshootout.com, and it's very colorful, cartoony, looks like a lot of fun. So let's just jump right in, guys. Tell us what this project is all about.
Okay, yeah. So NFT Shootout is basically a play-to-earn penalty shootout soccer game where you can earn tokens for winning matches. There's also going to be a scholarship program, so managers will be able to buy NFT cards, and then they'll be able to get some scholarships to obviously earn tokens for them as well. That's under development right now. We are also launching on the 10th
of December.
10th of December, yeah.
Okay, great. So just around the corner. Now, in these screenshots, the screenshots I'm looking at here, I'm seeing photos of actual players. In the NFTs, I'm seeing these cartoony children appearances. So, explain the difference here?
Yeah. So, what obviously this is gonna get redesigned. We've got artists on board right now, so we're getting the actual the players redesigned and everything. And when we do have the actual NFTs all working, then we're going to update the website anyway and make these images more in line with actually what we're actually trying to get developed.
Okay, so these are just prototype placeholders, but you're working with actual players then, is that correct?
No, we're not working with actual players just yet, but Sudi might want to elaborate on that.
Yeah, we've got some NFT graphic designers at the moment working on some new designs for the NFT cards. And we've also got some updated graphics coming soon for the website, which will be in line with the NFTs, which will be available very soon.
Okay, so this is a play-to-earn game. It looks like on the Binance Smart Chain. The token is called SHOO, SHOO, which people can get on PancakeSwap. So let's talk about these different ways that people can earn then.
Yeah. So one of the things is so if you're a stadium owner, so you'd have to stake SHOO token to own a stadium, and then if you own a stadium, that'll be passive income. So anyone that plays on your stadium, you will earn a percentage income from each game that's played on your stadium. So that's the passive side of it. So it's more like land ownership. And then you've got the players, obviously, that can play the game and will earn SHOO token as well. And Sudi, if you want to take over from there.
Yeah, and then we'll also have like a scouting system as well, which is going to be the equivalent of the Axie breeding system. So you'll be staking the SHOO token in order to get a youth scout and a youth coach. Now, the youth scout will find you the player, and the youth coach will develop the player. So the player will potentially have a very high rating as a youth player. So once that has been generated in the gamer can either decide to play with that card, or it can also sell the card on the transfer list, which is what we're going to be calling the NFT marketplace. We're going to be calling it the NFT transfer list.
I see. Let me ask this: is you're talking about stadiums? Are we talking about building, these fictional stadiums that there's no end to the number of them, or are they based on real locations, real stadiums? Is there a limited supply of them? How is that going to work?
I believe for now they're going to be fictitious stadiums. There will be a limited number of stadiums because obviously we want to keep the scarcity in the game as well. So
So
that's
can you
our
name your stadium whatever you want? If you get a sponsor for your stadium, could we have the bad crypto, stadium or something?
yeah.
Yeah,
As long as there's agreements in place and we can get sponsors, then sure, we'd absolutely could do that as well. And that's an avenue we're looking down as well.
but you can also call your team name a totally unique name. So you can call it Bad Crypto, and you could call the stadium something else as well. So yeah, it's completely flexible on that aspect. Yes.
We'd be the bad crypt turds. That's the bad or something like that. So it looks like the token sales happening here really soon, and the sale of the actual NFTs is happening as well, or is it just the tokens that's happening first?
At the moment, it's just the tokens, so we're doing
Okay.
the pre-sale right now, and then we're working on the development of the NFTs as well and the artwork as we speak. So hopefully, we should have all that ready by January for the NFT sales.
Okay, and then shortly after that, it's game time, right?
That's what we hope
Yeah.
for. That's the plan. Yeah.
We're working on a demo game at the moment, which will be live on the website. We're looking at sometime early 2022. So where people can just go along to our website, nftshootout.com. They'll be able to play the demo game, and that'll give them a feel of what it'll be. It'll be a full 3D game. It won't be like a 2D one. And it'll be, you can either control the goalkeeper or you'll be able to control the penalty taker, and you'll be able to choose which direction you want to dive if you're the goalie, or which direction you want to shoot if you're the striker. So yeah, that we've got that, which is coming along nicely, and yeah, it's looking like it's going to be 2022 early.
Excellent. There's a lot of things that are going on here with the tokenomics that I think are important to point out, and that I've got some questions about. Um, the biggest one, my biggest question is this right here, because we've talked about renouncing ownership
That's right.
of smart contracts before, but there's probably some people that don't understand exactly what that means and why that's important. Can you explain
Okay.
that?
Sure, no problem. So basically, we believe that we, as owners, we shouldn't be able to control the tokenomics of the coin. We believe that if we say we're going to, so renouncing basically means we're not even allowed to be let in to take any liquidity. So we're going to do a lifetime liquidity lock. So that means we can't ever get to the liquidity. We've already had a pre-audit done to check the blockchain. It's all come back fine. But I want to do another audit just before we renounce the contract and after the contract, so that we make sure that there's nothing in there at all that is going to cause anyone to lose any money. We want to make sure that all the token burns are done before we announce the contract, and make sure that there's no backdoors, there's nothing like that. We want to make sure it's 100% full liquidity lock for life, and we can't control it. Then we can't change the goalpost. You see, and that's what there's a lot of crypto projects out there keep changing the goalposts, and I don't like that. I want to make sure that if we say something, we actually do it, and if we lock ourselves out of the contract, then we can't control what's going on. Also, in addition, we've got our owner coins that will be locked in for 1 year as well. So we're not going to get paid for at least another year, and that's 12 months locked in as well. So we are literally going to be doing this and making it happen. That's the only way we're going to get paid this time next year. So we're putting
Right.
everything on the line for this. So I believe this is the way it should be done.
I think that's really important. All those things right there, just in general for any project, right? You want to make
Yeah,
sure that the contracts are audited, so there's nothing janky in there, no surprises.
that's it.
You want to make sure that the owners if they renounce the contract, that is extra confidence. And if the owners are not taking any tokens, that their tokens are locked down for sale for a full year, there's nowhere to go except to move forward and
Exactly.
succeed with the plan.
Yeah,
And so,
we're forced to move forward. We have to. We've got no choice.
yeah, what's the total number of what's the raise for this?
So in the pre-sale, we raised. I'm trying to convert to dollars. We raised about 140 something $1,000 in the private sale, and in the pre-sale, we're only raising £43,000. So I didn't put that into dollars. But all of that is going to go directly into liquidity. So we're not taking nothing from that at all. It's all going to go into liquidity because it's important to have liquidity in the project.
Yeah, absolutely. People need to be able to buy and sell. Otherwise,
Exactly.
well, you're not going to get listed on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap either without having liquidity in there. So
Yeah.
when will you have the video so we can see some actual beta gameplay?
Yeah, it's the one question that everyone's asking. So right now we're just we're obviously, as you can see, we're focused on the pre-sale. We've got stages to this, so we've got the video game stuff videos in process at the moment. So it will be soon. You will know the answer to that. Are we close to that?
Yeah, it's going to be round about the very early 2022.
Okay.
We should have some sort of videos to show you the game, and then shortly after that, I'm hoping February March time. Pencil that in, and that'll be the demo release, so people can actually get their hands on it and actually play the game.
I've not seen this DEX before. It's called dxsale.app, and this is where the project is going to launch. Can you find it on here yet, or is it
Not
still?
No, not yet. On the day of the launch, it will be listed on there. And when you click on one of these, you'll see the whole project. So we'll send the direct link to the project. It'll be listed on our website. We'll put it on Twitter. We'll put it on social media. We'll put it in our Telegram account. So everyone will know where it is. They'll get the direct link to it in the end.
Great. I'm gonna have to poke around that this site right here and discover a little bit more. I need to switch over to Binance, I think, to make things
So on
work.
DXL, this is where we lock our liquidity as well. So we have to come back in a year's time to get to get our coins back for our coins, and then liquidity is locked as well.
See, this is amazing to me that I don't. There's so many projects I don't even know about yet, and
Yeah.
I've been covering the space for 4.5 years. It says they've over 11,000 projects launched, so I've got some learning to do. Great guys, it looks like it's very professional, and you're ready to go. You're committed to it. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with the audience for them to know about NFT Shootout?
So we just want to clarify that obviously we're at the very beginning stages here. We're going to be developing the NFTs. We'll pre-sell the NFTs. Then we'll launch the marketplace. And slowly but surely, the scholarship program where managers can hire scholars, for example, that will come later on in the game. It will get built out slowly. So like Suri says, it will just be an initial game to begin with. And then we'll build on that gradually. So it will get there, but people got to bear with us. We'll do our best.
So I'm trying to understand: is it more strategy or more Twitch like reaction type gameplay? Like will you pick your characters with their attributes and qualities, and you set it up, and then push the button and they go play, or is it more hands-on arcade type feeling?
Yeah, it's a more hands-on. I mean, each NFT player will have its own attributes. So the idea ultimately would be to get the best players. If you've got the best players, you're going to be able to score a lot more goals. But it is, having said that, it is a game of chance as well, because it'll be a one-on-one penalty shootout. So you'll be able to pick which direction you want to shoot, and the goalie will pick which direction they want to save. For example, if they both pick the same direction, so the goalie saves top left and the striker shoots top left, then the algorithm which is within the game will decide, based on the attributes of the players, who will score and who will save the goal. So, for example, if the goalie is rated 60 and the striker is rated 90, they both dive and shoot the same way. There's more of a higher chance that the striker will actually score, even though that the goalie dived the same way.
Got it.
One
So
of the
please go on.
Sorry. One of the things I wanted to say about the NFTs, we will be launching the first two characters of the NFTs with their profile. Again, either late this year, I'm going to try and squeeze it in for before 2022 starts. Failing that, it'll be the first couple of weeks of 2022 alongside the footage of the demo as well, because we want to build up the characters in the game.
So my final question is related to the NFTs themselves. When you offer them, are you going to buy directly the players that you want, or will it be a pack, or will they be random from purchases people make?
Yeah. Having been playing FIFA now for probably getting on to 15 years, I had to do packs. Packs are where it starts. Ultimate Team is amazing, and it's a $1 billion industry, I believe, in America and worldwide, really. Their concept of opening packs and keep going on to the next pack and the next pack and the next pack in order to try and get the best player. I think that is in itself is addictive. I mean, I like to think what I've done so far with the game, I personally think it's very good. I'm not sort of bigging it up too much, but I really like it, and I've been playing FIFA for a very long time. But you add the pack aspect to it as well. I want to play it myself. I want to do it myself. I
Well,
won't have
and you should. I mean, what if you don't want to eat your own dog food? Then what are you making? That's right. You have to
absolutely,
enjoy.
yeah.
If
I
the
think I will
games
have
you're
to
creating
dabble.
aren't fun for you to play, who else is gonna enjoy them? So that also, having the randomness in packs really helps drive the marketplace
Yeah,
too, right? Because people can fill out their collection by buying them from the
yeah.
secondary market. The game is nftshootout.com. And the game will be coming soon. Right now, the token sale is happening on December 10th. If you're listening to this after and you missed the token sale, well, sucks to be you. Go check the secondary market and see if you can pick up some so you can get involved in the game. Sully, Rick, thanks so much for joining me today, and good luck
Thank
with
you
your
very
project.
much.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you. Thanks a lot.
And thanks to all of you for listening and or watching or both, because if you're watching, you're probably also listening at the same time, because we don't have captions down here, unless you can read lips, in which case you know what I'm saying, and you would know that I'm ending the show by saying, keep it nifty.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Joel and Zach are the hosts, you'll know. Joel and Zach say this will blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.